here. So this is about a half cup of powdered sugar, about 2 Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel as the Garden Turns. Today is Sunday. We just came back from a nice drive of looking at Cherokee, and we went to the by the pound thrift store. We didn't find a lot. Mansion. We went to the Limp Mansion. I actually saw the Limp Mansion for the first time. It's like I've seen it, I just didn't know that this is what it was. I've lived here all my life, and I've seen this building forever. My husband worked there at one point, and I did not know. But I'm glad that it's like you got to learn something new every day. That's the thing that keep you moving. You got to learn something new. That's the goal.
Learn something new every day, and your life energy will get stronger.
There you go. See that?
Knowledge is power.
It is. It truly is. That's why they trying to take that away from you. Okay, if you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you. It's hilarious because that was actually one of my best movies. Okay. So, y'all came here today because we're going to be making a sour cream loaf cake, okay? And I'm going to do my spin on a sour cream loaf cake, and I'm going to make mine with some oatmeal streusel because I'm a massive fan of oatmeal and streusel and crunchy stuff. And so I'm going to put some of that on top, and then I'm going to make a nice glaze with a little bit of honey and drizzle that on top. Not too much of it, but just enough. And it's going to be a good cake. This is going to be a good cake. Now, this may end up being the cake that I'm going to be giving out for the holidays. It may end up being it because it's like simple. It's just pound cake, loaf cake. It's just good cake. That's what we're going to be making here today in this video. All right, so let's make this sour cream loaf cake with oatmeal streusel and honey glaze. Okay, so you're going to need a half cup of butter. And you want that to be soft at room temp. Get that here in the bowl. There's always butter left on the sides here. And then I went outside and looked at those caveman gourds. They are freaking massive. I saw photos of caveman gourds and they weren't that big. And those things are kind of scary. But I'm scared of everything, so there's that. Okay, you also need 3 eggs, and these should also be room temperature. And we're gonna go ahead and crack those in. Oh, that wasn't a good, easy crack there. Okay, now we want to cream these together here. All right, now you want to add about a 1/4 cup of sour cream. One and a half cups of sugar. And this is a 1/2 cup. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Actually, a 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. I read the wrong thing. 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. And then we want to blend this together. All right, now we need 1.5 cups of cake flour. And I always sift my flour into my cake. 3 of these. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. All right, now you want to blend this together. scrape down the sides of my bowl. And then I have my pan that I have sprayed already. And I'm going to put in my cake batter. And then I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. But this is not going in yet. We got to make the streusel top for it. Okay, so for the streusel top, you need 1 stick of butter. Half cup of flour. Half cup of quick oats. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And 1/4 cup of sugar. Now, we just want to mix this up. Here's the finished streusel. Grab your cake. And you just want to sprinkle it on top. What's going on?
I'm just looking, watching. Need some company.
Oh, I love you, right?
I love you too.
All right, now this is gonna go in the oven. It's preheated to 350 degrees for about an hour. This looks good already. It ain't even done yet. Okay, so here's a sour cream loaf cake with oatmeal streusel topping. I want to see if it's done. So I have a wooden stick here. Stick it down in the middle and bring it up. And that is clean. That is the first time I stuck that down in there. Let me try another part. I just want to make sure. Clean. All right, so I'm gonna let this cool, and then we're gonna drizzle on some honey icing. Okay, so now my husband is going to attempt to get the cake out of the pan here. And then I made some icing here. So this is about a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, about 2 tablespoons of honey, and a couple tablespoons of hot water. Okay. And some vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon.
Okay, now put it in my hand and then push it to there.
Yeah, it's got to get put back right back.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Quickly.
Yeah, if you can.
All right, now.
If it's gonna come out.
If it come out, it's perfect because I ain't got to touch the pan. You're gonna lose a little strudel, but now okay, I just gotta lift up. We go, we good. Just lift up.
Yeah, it ain't coming out. Flip it back. Okay,
right.
we gotta run.
Go around it with the knife.
The back part of it.
Back here, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah, here it comes.
I'm saying that like that.
I know. That's what I'm putting them on. I'm
the
losing
back part of the knife like this, so you don't cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Come on, baby.
Is it covered? Oh no.
Let's see. It's loose on the sides. Here it comes.
Okay, all right. Woo, there we go. He got it out. Okay, wow. What? That took a minute. Okay, so now, as you can see, this is a beautiful cake. I'm going to drizzle some of this icing on it while it's still warm. And then I'm gonna let that soak in.
You ain't gonna just drizzle it like
and then I'm gonna do another drizzle once that soaks in and it cools down just a little bit.
You gonna double drizzle?
I'm gonna double drizzle.
That's what she said.
That's drizzle number 1. My husband is hilarious. But I'm glad we were able to get this out. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, y'all. So I got multiple moon flowers in bloom here. Here's one. How cute. Just showing y'all some night blooms here. Here's another one. Beautiful. There's another one. All right, and then we also have some gourds in bloom. These are also night blooms. And they're all white, as you notice, because the moonlight hits off and it illuminates them so that the night pollinators can see them. So in the moonlight, these look like they glow. So that's really cool. And they're everywhere over here. And then let me show you this caveman gourd. What? Look at how big this thing has gotten. Oh my gosh. It's like a muscle arm or something. It looks so creepy. But there's one of them. And there's another one. They're all through here. Let me show you guys one more thing. Over here, these gourds that are hanging. There's some night blooms. Okay, now, there are gourds over here that I saw hanging here yesterday. Look at this one. There's one, big one. Here's one. That is massive. And then there was another one. There it is. Look at this. Wow. Y'all, these things grow fast. All these blooms. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what I was saying. All right, y'all. So I'm finna pour on the last layer of icing, and then my husband is gonna come and cut the cake for us so we can see what it looks like in the middle. Let's put on that last layer of ice in there. Honey glaze. And my husband is on his way over. Here you go.
Uh-oh. And bumped into the camera.
There you go. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, don't that look good?
Oh, that's like angel food. That's soft.
Yes, that look good. I gotta try a little piece.
See the glaze?
And the streusel top. All right. Look at that bud. That's a good cake.
Just enough glaze to get down in the crevices of that streusel.
Wow.
So it's like just enough moisture and sweet. That
With
powdered
the
sugar.
crunch on
Oh, come on.
This is good with the
Don't
oats.
do it. Don't do it to me. And just the cake itself is nice and sweet.
All right, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna stop eating long enough to say, make this cake. This cake is good.
It's delicious.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. The bolognese is ready, so I'm just gonna stir it up. And then we made some. What is that? What are those? Rigatoni. Rigatoni noodles. We're gonna put some rigatoni noodles down at the bottom of our bowls here. Then we're gonna switch places because my husband's gonna put on the sauce.
Okay, bed of noodles. Should be about enough.
Let me grab this bread too.
Okay. One or two? You think 2 or 3?
Whatever you want.
I'll do 2.5. Well, I'll just do 3.
All right, and then I'm gonna put on some cheese and some bread. And this is what we are having for dinner tonight. This is our homemade slow cooker bolognese sauce with rigatoni noodles. And then for dessert, we have our sour cream loaf cake with oatmeal streusel crunch and honey glaze. All right, this is what we are having for dinner, Sunday dinner. What are you having? Don't forget to like, share, and
subscribe.